In a quiet cul-de-sac in Stoke is a company that has had a considerable impact on the infrastructure of the Nelson region. Kidsons have been instrumental in the construction of many of the well-known structures in the Nelson landscape.
Well, it started with myself and a couple of employees. I was working in the field, hands-on, and it's developed to the stage where we now have capable professional people in the office as well as a large staff in the field, and we feel that we can tackle substantial projects successfully and to a good standard.
At Kidson Construction, we have always sought challenging and interesting projects, sometimes difficult projects. We have a great team, a depth of talent and resources to meet those challenges, and a flexible approach to help clients meet their goals along the way. We've also got a track record of nearly 50 years of delivering projects, a reliable, proven performance which I think gives comfort to our clients. At the same time, we're always aware that we're working in someone's community or someone's environment.
This policy has paid off and the company has won several awards. Kidson's was the prime contractor on this unique 4-level gravity-fed winery for Woollaston's. The building is built entirely of concrete with a living roof of native tussocks. The stylish arch ribs of the roofs were precast off-site. The sequential logistical puzzle in positioning ribs and columns required a creative approach.
We built a really great relationship with Kidson's. We were able to design as we went without worrying too much about being put over a barrel on charges. We had a very fair system of remuneration, I think, worked out. The construction went well. We solved problems, and there were some problems, of course. We solved them together around the table with myself, the winemaker, Kidson's, the architects, the engineers, everybody you could think of around the table, and I think that resulted in a building far better than we could have got if it had been a dry plan just built by a builder.
For this project, Kidson's won the Gold Award for Commercial Projects from the Master Builders Federation. The building was also awarded by the New Zealand Concrete Society for outstanding functional suitability, aesthetic appeal, and environmental sensitivity. Kidson's have built or refurbished many of the well-known buildings in downtown Nelson. Among the first that they built was the National Insurance Building. They also built the Masonic Hall and the ANZ Bank. And they gutted and refurbished Hallensteins and Glassons. They've done fit-outs and renovations on many well-known buildings in the commercial heart of the city. And they converted this historic building into the Victorian Rose pub. And they're still building the new modern buildings that grace the streets of Nelson, such as these luxury apartments on Rocks Road. They built this motel and others for the same chain in Blenheim and Westport. Amongst their many community projects, they've built the Nelson College School Gymnasium and fine swimming pools. At Richmond, they constructed the highly regarded ASB Aquatic Leisure Centre with its range of pools. This involved the construction of complex water retaining structures. And the re-roofing of the Riverside pool presented a different range of challenges.
Some of the problems that we faced with this contract included the consultation and working in with the community to ensure that the facility could continue to operate during the work as best as possible. Another issue we faced with the project was our lack of knowledge in respect to the actual structure of the roof, such that Kidson's had to make some fairly quick and efficient decisions on the spot to deal with issues that raised as we removed the existing roof.
One of the challenges was to conserve the warm water to save reheating costs. and to keep the pool open to the public for the maximum period. This required some creative thinking. One of the solutions was to float the work scaffolding on a pontoon rather than anchor it to the floor of the pool. They built the Lee Valley Bridge, where the span was fabricated in a nearby paddock and swung into place. They built the Jickles Bridge in the Maitai Valley and the Muteri Inlet Bridge at Motueka. And irrigation intakes and reservoirs. A company under the Kidson's umbrella is KiwiSpan. KiwiSpan offers a proven building technique that can be customized to meet the client's requirements. This ensures that the end results not only meet but exceed the expectations of both the client and of Kidson's.
Well, there were a number of things that were different from what the KiwiSpan building normally offers that we needed to make sure were taken into account. And they include the doors, which had to be full height so that we could get tanks in here that are over 5 metres high without having to lie them down. The roof loadings were really important because we've got a very big solar water system that includes the storage tank up on the roof outside, and also we've got the overhead crane that we use for lifting lids on the variable capacity tanks. I think the other change that we've used in the design is the tilt slab walls to give us the hygiene that we require in a winery.
Kernahan Engineering has a wide range of engineering capabilities. They carry out fabrication, maintenance, and general engineering for many of the major companies in the region. One of their recent projects has been the survey of Ensco Jackup Brig. Nayland Scaffolding and Crane is a subsidiary company of Kidson's, and their operations can be seen in a wide variety of projects in the region. On the new NMIT building, the scaffolding was used throughout the construction process. The scaffolding is seen on maintenance projects to provide a safe working platform for workers. On the Collingwood Bridge, it was used to provide a work platform that was fully enclosed and confined any contaminants from polluting the river. And the painting of this bitumen tank at the port was made easy with the enclosing scaffolding. The company has both tracked and mobile cranes that are capable of a wide range of heavy and precision lifting. In the yard in Stoke, Kidson's precast concrete slabs and beams that will end up on projects throughout the region. Some of the slabs are destined to settle here at the Quarantine Road Culvert project. Other concrete slabs will be carefully positioned here at the Wakefield Quay Boardwalk, where the company is doing its bit to modernise and beautify the Nelson waterfront. They've built factories that were landmark buildings in their time. These individually designed buildings serve very different purposes for a wide variety of clients. At Onikaka, the company has constructed and operates a power scheme that supplies up to 1 megawatt of power to the national grid. Kidson's has a long relationship with the West Coast, and their projects have included several for solid energy. They built the receiving bin for the Stockton No. 2 station mine tower for solid energy. In past years, this was the loading site for the cableway that took the coal down to the railhead at sea level. The roof of the building was built on the ground and jacked up to insert the walls. More recently, they have completed a 50-bale milking shed at Inangahua. And in Westport, they're putting the finishing touches to the $12 million Solid Energy Centre. The facilities here include a 25-metre pool, learners and therapeutic pools, 2 full-size basketball courts, 2 squash courts and a conference area. Next door is the all-weather synthetic hockey pitch. And in Picton, when you drive off the ferry, it's over the link span built by Kidson's. And if you own a boat, then you may moor it at the original Picton Marina built by Kidson's.
How does it feel driving around, seeing all those things we've done? It's very satisfying, but you just get used to living with them and you accept it that that's the way it's happened.
The future I see for Kidson Construction is to continue to seek challenging and interesting projects and to develop the company in such a way that we attract the best staff and the best clients.